beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I post routines, recipes, tips, and ideas on how to stay productive and organized, vlog style videos. So welcome. We're a small family, so we'll love for you to join. So yeah, if you're new, make sure you subscribe and turn post notifications so that you're notified every time I post. So today we're filming a little morning routine, just because I wanted to share what my mornings look like. So yeah, I decided to film that for you guys. I always start my mornings by grabbing some breakfast because I wake up really hungry. I don't know why, it's just a new thing, but I wake up really hungry, so I just grab me some breakfast and come to my mom's office. I actually want to sip on some tea, so yeah, that's gonna happen right now. But yeah, I come to my mom's office with a little tour of my mom's office and all the pretty stuff that we sell on the Mellow Shop is coming soon, so make sure you're subscribed. But yeah, so today, yeah, that's what I'm filming. So right now I'm sitting down in my mom's office and I'm going to sip on this tea and have my breakfast, which I showed you guys, and I added a banana. But I'm going to be reading this while I'm having breakfast because I love this book, guys. I'm taking so long to read it because it's such a good book, and like I actually want to write the stuff down. Like I want to write some of the main stuff down, and I'm underlining and just like fascinated. And I'm also trying to apply some of this stuff because I'm not gonna give anything away, but guys, Bob Goff, the author of, I hope I'm saying his last name right, but the author of this book, he's such an awesome dude. Like if I met him right now, I'd go like, can we be buddies? Can we hang out? Because he's so cool. And yeah, I just love reading this book. It's such an awesome book. But yeah, so go read it if you haven't. So I'm gonna read this while I'm having a breakfast, and then we're gonna go in and do my facial routine because I didn't do that. All I did was put on some chapstick. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna sit down and have some quiet time. So without further ado, let's have some breakfast. So I don't do much in the mornings. I mostly do more of my routines at night, just because I feel like there's a lot of stuff that just gets on your face throughout the day. So, but then if you're in bed all night and your sheets are clean, then you don't have much to worry about. The only problem is I have really oily skin, and it's dry season, so I need to take care of my face. So I do a little bit, but not as much as I do in the nighttime. So yeah, we first wet my face, and then I use Himalaya face wash. This one is the purifying neem face wash, and I also use the face mask, but I only use it twice a week and only in the nighttime. I don't use it in the mornings. I don't know why I use it in the mornings, but I use it in the morning. So what I do is, once I just wet my face a little, I'll go in and take like about that much. I don't know if you can see. I take about that much, and then when you rub it on your hands, you actually get the foam and everything, and I just get in there. But yeah, right there. Once I've washed it all off, then I will just dry it off with a separate. And I don't like doing like a lot of people I've seen do that, but everything. But then I like, cause sometimes there are times where my eyes feel really, really dry, like right there on my eyelids, and I don't like that feeling. So I just dab a little, and dab, and dab. And guys, my one tip, if you take anything from this video, do not use your body towel for your face. That is so bad. So I have this rose water toner by Allison. It's a Kenyan brand. Shout out to Kenya and facial and skincare routines, just like Kenya, guys, Kenya. But yeah, I use it. I'm almost done with this, which is really sad, but I'll go get another one. What I do is I take a little bit of cotton, and then I put it on the cotton, like a little, not much. And then I'll just go in, especially because my forehead is where it gets really oily. I'll just go in and just rub it all in. Also, because it's a dry season, I don't know if it's dry season for everybody in Ethiopia, but for me, this time of year is when like my skin gets like everything, my hands and everything just feels so dry. Yeah, because it's like that for me. I don't like doing a lot of like clearing of my oil because yeah, I don't want my skin to be dry and then I have breakouts, which I still have breakouts by the way. But yeah, all that oil out. And then, like I say, I will swear by this. Like this is, I think I've been using this for genuinely 4 years straight now, and it's amazing. Like, it is amazing. I use it as even a lip butter. It's the Palmer's Cocoa Butter formula with vitamin E. It says that it heals, softens, relieves rough, dry skin, 24-hour moisture. Even though my skin is not dry, but this stuff is just absolutely amazing. It smells amazing, and since I use this only for my face, I think I can use this for about 2 years because I just use it for my face and for my lips sometimes, but that's about it. So this lasts me a genuine, like, I don't know, year or two. But there are smaller packs as well, and you can find them everywhere in Addis. Well, not everywhere. Cosmetic shops, Walmart, all that stuff, you can find them. But yeah, since it's dry season, like I said so many times, but since it's dry season and I'm not going anywhere, if I was going somewhere, if I was going out of the house, then I would have put on sunscreen. But I'm not, so I'm using the Nivea cream. I need to show you guys. The Nivea cream. I use this at night on my face, but since I'm not going anywhere and it's dry season 100 times, but yeah, I will use about that much of Nivea and then about that much of the Palmer's thingy. I'll just put both on my palm and mix it all together, cause you know that it's the best of both worlds. Shout out. If you're a Hannah Montana fan when you were little, comment below. Cause you're a real one. Because when you were a kid, if you didn't love Hannah Montana, then you didn't have a proper childhood, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. So, I've heard that people's opinions don't matter. So we can just move on. Alright, so I think I filmed a little video showing you guys what it is that I do on my quiet time, but I will show you an updated version so that you guys are up to the date. But anyways, so I have this little journal. Oh, there's one journal I forgot. Alright, so now we have all the journals. So I have this journal where I write things I feel have spoken to me from the Bible verses that I'm reading. So I'll write that. So yeah, then I have this journal. That's my prayer journal, and I just write my prayers on this because it just keeps me in the mood of prayer. Sometimes it's really easy to be easily distracted while you're praying. If you're like praying with your eyes closed and just speaking, it can feel a little bit distracting for me. So I think it's really easier for me to just write down the things that I'm feeling and just communicate that to God, and then also just take time and listen to what God is saying and then write it down. And I feel like it's so nice to come back and see all the things that I had asked for that are happening, or a place that I was in, and just to see my relationship with God grow. So it's been really nice to keep a prayer journal. And then as for Bibles, I'll show you that I have a journal. But then I have two Bibles. This Bible is the ESV Bible, which is the English Standard Version Bible. Yeah, I'm right, English Standard Version. So I use this. This is my, like, if I have a Bible study to go to, or if I'm going somewhere that I need to take my Bible with me on, then I'll take this all around. But at the same time, I also like seeing the two perspectives of of the versions. Sometimes I'll read from this, and then I'll go to my Life Application Study Bible, which is the NLT, which is the New Living Translation Bible. This is a study Bible. What that means is basically you have these little notes at the end. I don't know if you guys can see, but then you have these little notes at the end that give you a deeper explanation of the verses, and they also have these verses on the sides that relate to the verses on that book. Like, for example, I just flipped through Jeremiah chapter 8, verse 14, and then there are like 1, 2, 3, 4 verses that are sort of similar to that verse, because a lot of the Bible is coherent with each other. There's no like flip-flopping. So you get, if you want that explained better, or if you want like the backstory to a certain verse, then it also gives you those verses. You also have the little explanations on down there. So that's what a study Bible is. So I use those two Bibles when I'm doing my quiet time. And oh, I haven't showed you this journal. It's not a journal per se, but it's like I don't know what it's called. But anyways, I write down, like if I'm studying a book, I will write down, so there are two acronyms, I think they're called, SPEC and SOAP, that I use. So SPEC is the S stands for sin to avoid, P, promise to claim, E, example to follow, C, command to obey, and K, knowledge about God and my relationship with others. So I'll just write those down from the Bible chapter that I'm reading. And then SOAP, which is scripture. S stands for scripture, O stands for observation, A stands for application, and P stands for prayer. So how I go about it is, I'll show you one that makes a bit more sense. So this one, like for example, this is when I was studying Isaiah. This is, so there's the scripture, and then the observations that I have, which I've written down, and then it's through these that I go through, okay, what's the sin to avoid, the promise to claim, and all that stuff, and I highlighted because I've color coded it on the front page. And then I'll write down the application, the things that I can take away, and then what my prayer is from this chapter that I read. So that's basically what my quiet time is all about. I hope that made sense for you guys. Also, comment down below what book of the Bible you guys are reading. Right now I'm reading the book of Ephesians again, also because we're doing this Bible study with friends of mine, so yeah, I also wanted to just go through it as on my quiet time as well. I like repetitively reading books because it just gives you awesome perspectives as well. So without further ado, enough of me chatting, let's get into my Bible time, my Jesus time. This is a little map, but this is why I love this Bible. I just wanted to show you guys because I was flipping through, and this is on the study Bible. It gives a little map of the location of where Ephesus was. Here's where Corinth is. Here's where Athens is, and here's where this is Asia, so this is exactly where Ephesus was. And I really like these things. It's really nice to see the map of actual places in the Bible. It's so much fun. And of course I forgot to film an outro, but thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like if you do, and comment down below if you'd like to see a nighttime routine, and I'll see you guys next time.